everybody, this is going to be a reading for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, my emotional signs of the horoscope. Or, gosh, the name escaped me, whatever. But the zodiac, there we go. Oh my goodness, I had a brain fart. This is going to be for September. Remember, this is a general reading that may or may not resonate with everybody, but it will definitely resonate with somebody, okay? If it doesn't fit, it's not your reading. Keep it moving. Forget about it. Maybe the next one or the one before. So, water. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you for the month of September. I already feel a little bit better. Oh my God, I did fire and their energy was so blah. At least your energy feels a little bit more upbeat, which is a good thing because I hate, like, that reading even dragged. And it was short and it felt like it was like a half hour long. So weird. But enough about them. This is water. And water, let's see how you're doing. Okay, do you want to come out or not? Okay. Okay. And I think that should be enough cards already. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Look at that. That's a beautiful card, by the way. You know, it's just kind of like, even this is like one of those decks when the lovers are apart, but you see the lotus flower here with the angel wings on top. It's almost like, you know, you're coming towards each other. So if you've been going through some things where you feel, and this is a twin flame card too, right, Gemini, but if you feel like you kind of been a little bit apart, or, you know, starting to kind of flow apart from your significant other, maybe this is a sign that things are coming back together. So let's see what other cards came out. So you have the Four of Voices. All right. You have the Eight of Materials. Okay. You have the Page of Emotions. Oh my. The World. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. We got the Three of Emotions. You have the Muse of Materials. You have the Queen of Inspiration. You have the Muse of Voices, which is cool. All right. Oh, you have another Muse of Inspiration. You have the Eight of Inspiration. You have the Nine of Materials. Maybe I need to put these a little bit closer. It's more cards than I thought. All right. Let's see, water. You have the Ace of Voices. You have the Seven of Voices. Oh my goodness. What is up with you guys? You have Awakening. Okay. And you have the Seven of Inspiration. So I'm going to put these in the middle. All right, my water signs. Well, you really, going from the Four of Voices to the Awakening, which, you know, Four of Voices being the sort of just kind of like sitting there, just like she's doing in a bath, meditating, trying to figure out, you know, in her thoughts, which is the best way to go about things. And she's like off in dreamland, you know, and it's almost like she's observing herself. Okay. So pausing to that, to coming to awakening, okay, which is your judgment, your truth be told, your, you know, kind of having that eureka moment, you know, reflecting change, growth, all of your efforts, you know, that you've put to rebuild yourself, to release the things in the past and everything like that. To me, it feels like you figured it out, right? And then with the Lovers card being here, maybe what you're thinking about is your relationship. I feel like what has you kind of like stuck on stupid is things that you're seeing in your relationship. So when you look at the whole picture, it really does kind of show a progression where you're kind of coming to your senses per se. So you have, you know, the Eight of Materials where you're working on things. You know, you have the Three of Emotions where you kind of stuck. Is this a third party situation? Is there something else going on that I'm not aware of? Is there something hidden? You know, you have your Page of Emotions, which, you know, kind of expecting those apologies, kind of trying to feel like, just like this card reflects in this deck, you know, she has a cutout of a heart on her, and she has an opening here in her womb, which is kind of like your root, right? Your your being, your to me, this is more about your feelings. So it's I want to say that just in general, you just were going through some things in your head where you know you finally made the decision to be like, you know what, that's enough of that. I'm done trying to make something happen that's not there. You started to see, you know, like the clarity. You started to figure out, like, regardless of what's going on, I'm going to put myself together with the Queen of Inspiration and the Ace of Voices. And amazingly enough, you have the Muse of Voices and the Muse of Inspiration. So you really came full circle, and you really, these are complementary cards to each other, where you kind of found your voice, you found the way that you needed to go forward. And with that came a very fast moving communication, kind of like I see the path, I'm going for it. And on the same token, then here comes, you know, your abundance. Okay, your abundance came towards you, where you now have, you found the inspiration that you need. Okay, where you've been persistent, you've been kind of knowing that this is what I need to do, this is where I need to go. And you kind of made that happen. Okay, you've made it happen. So by making it happen, you know, it kind of brought you full circle, like I said in the beginning, where you're starting to see things for what they really are with the awakening here. And I think in general, this is what's gonna bring your love life to a more peaceful, calm state, because I feel like, you know, things have been a little, you know, and by you kind of getting your footing and getting the grounding, you were able to then get going in the right direction. So let me add some clarity. Just let me clarify, or should I say get additional information for this, just because, you know, I feel like we should. So let's see, what additional information do we have here for my water signs? Additional information do we have here for my water sign? Okay, I'm going to take those cards that came out. Let's see here. You have the Two of Wands, Crossroads, which we kind of determined you were already in there. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords again, the Queen of Swords again, Ace of Voices. I mean, the Ace of Voices is the Ace of Swords, but yeah, why did I call her the Queen? I was saying that earlier, where they complement each other with the Muse of Voices. Like, I literally saw her as the Queen, and she's the Ace, so she's definitely the clean path, the knowing where to go, then having that clarity, which that's how I described the card. But for whatever reason, just recently I called her the Queen. Weirdly enough, here's the Queen. So whatever, okay, it's already been said, so I guess that was the message you were supposed to receive. Excusez-moi. But with the Seven of Voices kind of being here twice in this particular deck, it's kind of like got a different, you know, it's more of a duality kind of card than it is in the regular decks. But then you also have the Ten of Pentacles, which I thought was here too, but whatever. Anyway, oh, that wasn't the other. But anyhow, so you end up with the Ten of Pentacles, which to be the last card drawn as well for the additional information is also a very good card. So in conclusion, the way that I see this is, you know, once you go through the things that you're going through, once you accept things for what they are, once you realize that you have the power to make whatever it is that you want to make happen, or should I say it's your choice whether you want to keep living stuck in wherever you're stuck in, or, you know, kind of sitting there waiting for things to be more clear than what they already are. Like, you know what it is. All right, you got the Queen of Swords, you know, you have the Two of Wands, you know, you're at a crossroads, but you know which way you need to go. And ultimately, the Lovers is the way, right? And once you see what it is and that you have the power to kind of propel yourself forward, nothing but goodness is coming. You know, you're gonna see things. Your path is clear, okay? You're heading in the right direction, and you're gonna be okay. All right, my water signs. So I hope that helps somebody, because I know it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I shall see you on the other side. Peace.